Hello everyone, my name is Andrew Doyle, or Doyle for short, and I am joined by my co-host,
Gentry.
Welcome back to Lack of Wit. We've had a bit of a hiatus, but we've dusted off the conversation crocs to talk about the recent happenings and the crack. Gentry visited Ireland recently, and we got up to some absolutely heinous carries on. Isn't that right, Gentry?
Yeah.
We got up to
But
some,
we didn't
we got up to
stream.
some funny antics. No, we didn't stream.
Next time.
We were going to, but then I was like, you know what? We're actually enjoying each other's company, so maybe not. Maybe I don't know. Yes, we didn't. Screw you all. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we haven't made an episode of Lack of Wit in a long time. No particular reason. I didn't die or anything. I just didn't.
You would know that if you were active in the Lack of Wit Discord.
Oh, you're right. You are absolutely correct.
You would know that neither of us have
felt,
died.
Never felt the motivation or the need or the want, but because Gentry visited Ireland, it seems like an apt time to make a podcast. Maybe test the waters and watching this space, keeping her lit about whether or not people care about the podcast. You might notice I sound better. I should do anyway. It's because I have my computer off and my laptop on. So I'm recording out of a new laptop, so it should be fuck all background noise instead of the constant noise that we're all used to. Now my computer is possessed or it's alive, so it may turn on during the recording, and that'll be very funny. But it might
jealous.
Not, so we'll see.
Like Billy.
It is. It absolutely is jealous. Yes, like Billy. Do we have anything else to say to start?
I don't know.
Before we get into the meat and the gravy, the potato and the beans of this episode. I can't think of anything. I'm probably forgetting something vitally important. I'm gonna get like something crucial to
if
the
we do, you can just
understanding of this
edit
episode.
it in after.
Yeah, no, it'll be too much work. Anyway,
It'll be like
got
on the screen. It'll be like a written thing. Easy.
no, also be too much work. Anyway, now that we've gotten that out of the way, Gentry, why don't you talk us through your trip to Ireland? Tell us about it. You're the one who you came here to visit me. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I remember. We usually have our videos on so we can see each other, don't we?
Oh yeah.
I've forgotten about that. Yeah. So let me just. You obviously you can't see anything, but I can.
Why is
And
your
that's
angle
important.
so bad?
It's 'cause listen. It was just I had it in a particular way. This is secret bonus content just for us that you don't get to see. This is like the exclusive content. So I'll probably shorten this gap. So you won't have to hear all the dead air. But maybe while Gentry is getting their camera set up, I can tell you a funny factoid about something. Did you know that villagers in Minecraft were originally called testificates? Oh, how about that?
Thank you, Andrew. Very cool.
Now, in the first ever YouTube video, the guy makes a penis joke. Now, how about that? Okay, I can see Gentry now. So, Gentry, talk us through your trip to Ireland.
So I was there for a week. The week before I had to go back to school, because that was when they lifted the thing saying I didn't have to quarantine for 20 days when I got there. And I was like, yeah, I'll take that. Because why would I visit and then quarantine for like 2 weeks if I only was going to spend a week there? So I decided that was the time to do it, and we planned it really last minute, which is fine. I don't know if it's just now or it's always been like this, but there are very few flights coming in and out of Dublin Airport, and so basically I had 4 times to pick from between 5:40 in the morning to like 1 p.m. and that was it. There was nothing later than that. So I picked, I think, the 10 a.m. Had to fly to Chicago. Easy peasy, no, not hard at all. It was like 2-hour flight. And then it was a 7.5 scheduled hour flight to Dublin Airport on American Airlines, which I don't fly very often, but it was okay. I didn't sleep. But the food was fucking good. You know, people always joke about airplane food. It was actually really good.
Yeah. Jerry Seinfeld, eat your heart out. Oh, is it Jerry Seinfeld that makes that joke? I don't know. It's one of those guys.
Why would I know?
But the only experience I've ever had with airplane food, it's been terrible. Absolutely horrible. Actually, that's a lie. No, the first experience I ever had with airplane food was terrible. I got a pizza on a Ryanair flight, and it looked like, it tasted like ass, and it looked like somebody had stuck it up their ass. It was like completely squashed, and it was like half of it stuck to the shitty cardboard box that it came in.
Yeah.
And it just looked horrible. It was just like I mean, what's the point? Like at that stage, just don't eat.
Yeah.
Shout out to our friend Matt about that one, by the way. Hashtag don't eat. When I went to another country at another time, completely unrelated, the plane food is actually quite good. It's quite nice. So I don't know, it's a hit and a miss, but I'm glad that your plane food was good.
It was like teriyaki chicken, and then for breakfast they gave us like fresh fruit and yogurt, and it was good. It was really good. And I was not even in first class. I was in like economy plus or whatever.
Oh yeah, you took pictures, so
I did take pictures.
So maybe I'll.
There was a fucking. There was a coconut cake. Or no, was that coming back? There was some kind of. It was. I think it might have been like a carrot cake actually going there. That was really good. I'll talk more about the food coming back at the end, because I have words to say about that. But it was the food going there was good.
Structure.
So I didn't have internet on this flight because American wanted to charge me $35 to have internet on the flight, and I said fuck it because Andrew was asleep the whole time, and I was hoping I would sleep too, and I really didn't. I didn't have internet, so when they go, oh yeah, we're arriving an hour early, I was like, oh fuck, I can't tell Andrew. This sucks. And so I was fully prepared to just have to like sit in the airport for an hour. Thankfully, Andrew and his dad were like on the ball, and they actually had planned to get there early even before that. And then they saw that it was
better to be early.
It was early. And so they were there on time, which was great. How long were you there before me anyway?
Nah, like 20 minutes, 15 minutes.
Yeah, so it all worked out.
Pictures on my phone.
What?
I said I was looking at funny pictures on my phone while I was waiting.
Nice. So,
I was giving everybody frequent warnings.
Oh yeah, that's right.
To Gentry's arrival, because
Gentry
will become real. Yeah. Maybe the title of this episode is G is real 2020 or whatever that 2041. I don't know. You remember the L is real? I don't know. That's a Super Mario 64 reference.
Okay.
Can we get a shout out to Super Mario 64 friends, guys?
No.
Okay, thanks.
So,
yeah, no, we were there early.
Yeah.
We were making jokes. We were cracking wise in the Discord before Gentry arrived. So yeah, it was nice that Gentry arrived early.
So I got off. I walked through the completely empty fucking Dublin Airport airside. It was literally completely empty except for all the people on my flight. I'm like sitting here like I'm lost. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just following the one lady that I knew was actually Irish, that was leading someone else that was kind of sitting next to me, and so I was like, I'm just gonna follow you. So I go through immigration. It was fast. I could barely understand the lady though, because I was really nervous. I wait like forever for my bag, and then I'm texting Andrew at this point. I'm going, yeah, I'm getting my bag. I think I've gone through customs. And Andrew was like, no, you haven't gone through customs yet. You still got more. And I was like, I don't think I have anything more. I think I just went through customs. They stamped my passport. I did not have more customs to go through. I just walked through the gate, and there he was. It was wild. It was.
Yeah,
I
was
out.
on all fours. I had
Yeah.
pissed against a tree. It was feral. It was wild.
I walk out, and I've got all my shit on me. I'm tired. Okay, consider this. I got to the airport in Dallas at like 11 a.m. on Thursday, and then I had landed at 1 p.m. or not 1 p.m. at 9:15 a.m. on Friday. So I had been fucking in airports for ages, and I was tired. So I get in, and Andrew's there, and I'm like, I kind of recognize him, but I don't. I was like, wait, is that actually him? He gets up. He's wearing the lack of wit shit, which is great. The lack of shit.
Like what jersey at least.
Yeah.
Lack of shit.
I think you were
full of crack.
Do you have the jacket? Were you wearing the jacket?
I wasn't wearing the jacket. I was wearing my
big.
I was wearing my big furry thing.
The blue
That's
one?
not a fursuit. Yeah, but I have a big blue jacket that I was wearing.
I can't remember. It
and
was
a Lackaway jersey.
I barely remember anything beyond just being really overwhelmed in the moment.
Gentry was I see the thing is I had been catfishing Gentry the whole time. So
yeah.
That's why Gentry was surprised when they saw me, but Gentry actually in return had also been catfishing me.
Yeah.
Gentry was way smaller. You were way smaller than I originally
I'm not that
anticipated.
short.
I mean, you're pretty short.
You're taller than I thought you'd be, though. Even though I knew how tall you were.
No, but you did seem smaller. I only recognized you at first, or the first biggest giveaway was you were the only person wearing a Kaiba Corporation face mask.
Yeah.
And a Blue Eyes White Dragon jacket, so I could figure that must be you.
The Kaiba Corp jersey.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You were full kit. You were.
I was. I wanted to be recognizable. I wanted to be really recognizable. I don't know why I didn't think to wear the lack of wit stuff instead. But
I think that would be a little more recognizable.
But nah, you got
somehow.
it. You got it. So,
yeah, I got it.
So it was really weird. Going up and hugging him for the first time. You remember what I said? Because I don't.
I don't know, something like maybe you made a fire joke or "oh, you're real" or something like that.
Yeah, something weird.
Words to that effect.
Yeah.
I didn't write it down. I wasn't planning for that for this episode back then. So I didn't actually have the
I was too overwhelmed for
write it
almost
down.
all of this to remember a lot of details. I said hi to your dad. I think I shook his hand. And then we were walking, and the first time I heard your voice, it sounded completely different. Like, completely different. It was so weird. But the weirdest part is that I look back, I hear you now, I look at you now, you look and sound exactly the same. So I have no idea why you looked and sounded any different.
Oh, see, prior I had been using Clownfish. I had been using a voice changer. Just so I could do this, like, 5D chess, like, I'm actually fooling you moment. So then when, like, you'd think you were crazy. I was gaslight, girl boss, gatekeeping you since day one, Gentry.
Sure.
Yeah,
So,
I was playing checkers while you were playing chess.
So we walk back to the car. I'm still like, what the fuck? I think by the time we got to the car, like sitting in the car, I think I was over it. Like, I think I was over the whole, like, you sound different, you look different. Like, I think I was kind of, like, at least grounded in reality at that point. Before that, I was kind of just on autopilot, like, whoa. The drive home was really long. It's like 3 hours.
It wasn't 3 hours. It was 2 hours and a.
Yeah,
it was 2 hours
3
and some
hours.
change. It was not
almost
3 hours. It was not almost 3 hours.
It was really long.
From my house to Dublin is not 3 hours.
It was really long, but it didn't really feel like it. But going back there definitely felt like it. Going to your house did not feel like it at all, because I was like looking at everything. I'm like looking out the window. I'm like, whoa!
Oh, look, cows.
Yeah, cows,
horses,
donkeys,
wall. Oh,
yeah,
fuck, grass,
green,
what?
trees, and so
Hoggies?
I think the moment it really hit me that I was in Ireland, and that was crazy to me, was when I was in the airport and all the signs had Irish on it, and I was like, whoa, shit. I'm actually here. This is different. Because in America, the signs only have English, so.
What? No.
Yeah.
They don't have Irish on your fucking
Nope.
American signs?
Nope, I don't. So,
Wow.
the road signs had Irish on it, and it was like, whoa. So, I think by the time we got home, I was used to you being real next to me. But I think it literally took that long.
You're forgetting a big part of that journey. We stopped at Carl.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Slow. We didn't get out of the car.
Who did your dad see?
Did not pass go. Oh, Sean Horkin. Yeah, Sean Horkin was actually working in Carrup that day, and I didn't know. If I knew he was working, I would have gone in and said hello, but
I mean, we could have gone back out.
So I didn't. Yeah, it would have been weird, though. He was working, and, like, we would have gone back in to not buy anything and then leave. This is a bit strange.
But,
wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, we did stop. I think your dad got a coffee or something. And we got home. I think we stayed awake for like an hour and then we passed out. Cause I was
Something
jet
like that.
lagged. Andrew had woken up early. He was also kind of jet lagged because he lives on American schedule. Just how it is.
Yeah.
So
thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Oh yeah, I remember when I got into the house, Billy growled at me. And Billy was a lot bigger than I thought he'd be. So I was a little intimidated by his sheer size. And then when he growled at me, I was still a little like, whoa. 'Cause I don't interact with huge dogs like that a lot. And
Yeah,
I especially, he is huge. And then
a Newfoundland is a huge dog.
No,
Billy
he is huge.
maybe
He's huge.
big. He's
big.
Not
he
huge.
is big. And
You're just
he's
so
huge.
small. Everything looks big.
No.
He's not huge.
No, he's huge
He's not a
because
huge dog.
because I had seen him scaled to you, except that my scaled of you in my head was different than what you actually are, so he was bigger than I thought. But he did growl at me a couple times. Then he got used to me and was fine. But he did growl at me. Yeah, that night was mostly just catching up on sleep. We woke up at like 4 a.m. the next day, didn't we?
No, it was like 6 or 7 or something.
I think it was like
4.
5.
It wasn't that early. It was like 6.
I don't know. That day we didn't do much. It was raining, and we were still tired. We walked around town.
We're talking about town.
That was cool.
Saw a friend of mine from across the church parking area.
Yeah.
That car park even. We get the words out. Said hello to him. Walked around. Not a whole lot to see in Bertumna, to be fair.
And it was sprinkling on us. But it wasn't bad.
It was pissing rain. We went into Super Value, picked up some Muju for Gentry, some Kinder Maxi Kings, so the absolute essentials, some chocolate. Oh, you had tried actual chocolate on the way back.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because your dad got some in the store.
Yeah.
So that was good.
What was your immediate reaction upon realizing that our chocolate is infinitely better than yours?
Sad because I can't get it here. I can get it at Chicago Airport for like 3 times the actual price of it, but not here. Yeah, we walked around town, got rained on, got some stuff at the store. We only probably walked around town for like half an hour. We walked around the forest trail. Saw the castle in the distance.
Didn't go into the castle.
No.
There's not much to do in the castle. See, it's like when you go inside of Bertumna Castle, they give you like the history of the castle and they give you a couple of euros in. It's really boring, to be honest, because it was used as one of these earls' as fucking holiday houses. So not much interesting really happened, and then it burned down.
Nice.
Or the inside burned down. So there was not much happened. It looks kind of cool though, but it doesn't look like a castle. It looks like a really old house, really big old house.
Oh, it just kind of looks like a square made of rock.
Yeah, It's kind of cool, but it's not hugely cool.
So
And
we
the
did
actual
see
trail
it.
in was a couple of kilometers, and Gentry was like, "Oh, I can't walk. My feet don't work." I was like, "All right, fair." So
I was just kind of cold.
yeah.
We went home, dried off for a bit, and then we went. I think we watched rugby on the couch with your brother. That was when you wasn't that when you tried the Hershey's Kisses?
Oh, that was we did that in the morning.
Yeah.
After. We watched because we watched fucking the shitty Monster Hunter movie that just came out.
Oh
on
yeah,
Netflix.
we did. We watched
We had
Legends of the
started
Guild or
watching
whatever.
that. Yeah.
Adventures
Started
of
watching
the
that.
Guild.
My brother was like, "Oh, I want to watch rugby," and I was like, "All right, fair enough." I wasn't gonna complain because the movie was terrible.
Yeah,
so
it wasn't really
we paused it. We paused it, watched the rugby. I was explaining to Gentry the rules, and we finished watching the match, or finished watching the movie.
Yeah, and then we
that
went
was,
to
we
go
did that,
see.
that morning.
We went out to Loch Ray to see your brother play.
Yeah.
Froze my
Also
ass
pissing rain.
off because it was raining even more, and it was windy, and we were standing in one place, and I wasn't dressed right. But it was okay. We sat in the car for most of it because I was shivering, like comically shivering. But it was okay. Your brother, what? What'd your brother do that he was all happy about? I don't know the
Well,
terminology.
they won. Oh, he tackled somebody.
Yeah.
He nailed a fella tackle, and they had won the match. So it was good. Merriment was had by all.
Oh, remember when the ball hit the car?
The
While we were
car,
sitting in it,
yeah.
it scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, we went home. What didn't we had chili that night? Or was that the night
We
before?
had chili,
Yeah,
but
your dad made chili.
we had it for 2 nights because it's chilly. So
The third day. Was it raining on and off, or was it not raining at all? I can't remember.
it wasn't really raining. Was that the day that my dad brought us into Galway?
No. This was the day that
Oh.
we pet cows. So Andrew has a cow field around his house. So we took the dogs out, ran around in the cow field, put the dogs back, and then walked up to the cows, and then they walked up to us. Which was really cool, because I had been around cows not that close. They just kind of, like, we stood there, and then they kind of inched forward and forward. One of them let us touch him. He had a
Boogie
big old
cow.
fucking snot in his nose. He kept rubbing his face on my leg, and I was afraid he was gonna smear it all over my pants.
Gentry had this weird thing about wanting to pet the cows.
Yeah.
I explained to you before that, there's cows in my field. Oh, you should go pet them. You should go brush them. I was like, well, they're not really that kind of animal. I was like, oh no, go pet them, go brush them, make friends. And I was like, okay. So then when you were actually here, I was like, all right, fuck it, we can go out and go pet some cows. And there was one cow really who let us pet a boogie cow.
Yep.
515. What was it? 51575?
51575 or something like that.
Yeah, that was his tag. He had a big snot, so we called him Boogie Cow. Pet him.
Yeah, he let us scratch him.
He
on
was
the-
nice.
He was nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then we turned around, and then they followed us, and that kind of scared me.
I explained this to again. I had to explain.
Yeah,
this to you
it was
before.
just they followed a lot closer than I expected they would, and it did kind of scare me. Your dad made cake that day.
Mhm.
He made really good chocolate cake.
Chocolate
was
orange
really
cake was
good.
nice.
Yeah, and then we played Yu-Gi-Oh. I beat the shit out of you.
In person. Yes, again, because you had bought the deck that I made you, and the only cards I had were the ones that were sitting around in my house. So I was using a deck and I lost, and then I made another deck and I got like 4 wins back. So it wasn't that bad. I think it ended at 7-4. Like you had beaten me 7 times and I had won 4 times.
Yep.
Which is pretty impressive considering all I had was cards that from either random packs that I had bought should I say.
Next time,
And then,
I'm
like,
helping
structured
Andrew
decks.
buy a deck. We're gonna duel for realsies.
For realsies.
Yeah, for realsies.
Nice. It was fun though. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We had the Neuron app for Yu-Gi-Oh is actually really nice.
Yeah, it was.
Made it fun with life points.
Made the little
We were just
sound.
Yeah, it was like we were really there. It's like we were in Yu-Gi-Oh, the trading card game.
Yeah,
it was great.
Then the next day we went to Galway. Your dad took us up to Galway. That was really cool. We were only there for a few hours though. I think we woke up late.
We did.
It was
we woke up late, so we didn't
have
a whole lot of time to be in there.
But it was cool. We walked around. Your dad gave us the tour bus speech on the way up there and back, which I thought was really cool. And then we got friendship bracelets at one of the stores.
It was great. Mine later broke.
Yeah.
In an unrelated Hershey's Kiss incident. I didn't baby rage.
You baby raged at Mario.
I was getting tilted at Mario Odyssey, right? And I said to Ginger, I'm gonna break this controller. I'm gonna break this controller. And Ginger was like, oh well, if you want to break something, break one of those Hershey's Kisses. Because we had previously tried Hershey's Kisses and they tasted absolutely fucking vile. Absolutely vile. I don't know how you eat them. So I picked it up and I threw the Hershey's Kiss at the wall, but however I moved my wrist, the elastic just snapped, and like I didn't throw the bracelet at the wall and it broke. It broke before the Hershey's Kiss left my hand, then flew off my wrist and then just fucking exploded everywhere. So we spent the next like half an hour trying to find the bits of this fucking bracelet that had
picking around the carpet
exploded.
Looking for all the beads.
Yeah, couldn't find them all. Found most of them, couldn't find them all. It's still broken in my house right now.
Because that was one of the last days, so I didn't have time to like get anything to fix it.
Yeah. So we got that the first day with my dad. They were nice. They weren't expensive or anything, but they were nice.
Yeah, they were cute.
So
I've got mine slips off my hands, so I was saying I'm gonna donate some of the beads on mine to Andrew's broken bracelet cause. So that his will fit his hand again and mine won't fall off.
Yeah, so yours was too big for you and mine's broken. Yeah, we also had McDonald's inside.
That was really good.
That was nice. It was a nice fish and chip place.
I remember the lady who asked us for the bench and we were like, no, fuck off.
It was in Galway. Galway was busier than I'd ever seen it. Ever. Full stop. Like during COVID, so. Not even, sorry, well, it was
a little
like during COVID, it was busier than I'd ever seen it before in my life. Like Shop Street was jammers. Like I had been there at Christmas and it wasn't as busy. Like it was pretty insane. Like everywhere, all of the seats were fucking filled. You couldn't fucking find a seat anywhere. We had managed to get a bench, and it was so dire. While my dad was in waiting, myself and Gentry were sitting down.
Max.
Yeah, a lady had come up to us and like, "Can we sit across from you?" Like, why? No, we can't. There was an old woman beside us and the bench next to us was like no, and she answered for us essentially, like basically saying the nerve of that and the cheek of that. It was very funny. It was very nice.
And she asked us if we got vaccinated.
Yeah, I've been vaccinated. I got my second dose. I hadn't actually gotten my second dose at that stage. I was only on my first jab. Gentry's fully vaccinated.
Yeah,
I'm fully vaccinated now.
So we're saying.
Oh well, I will be in like a couple of days when it's officially.
You're fine.
It was whatever. So yeah, we were eating. It was good. We didn't actually do much else. You went to the Starbucks to.
I went to Starbucks and I could not find a mug. So Starbucks has these mugs, themed around wherever you travel. Like Texas has one. I have one from Sydney. My mom gets them some places. Basically, they're just like collector's items, and I like them. Andrew has one from Texas that I mailed him. But I wanted an Ireland one, right? Because, it's a thing. Well, they didn't have any, but they did have a nice water bottle, so I bought the water bottle, and I still use it. Because it's actually a really nice water bottle. And it doesn't taste like metal like my other one does.
Nice.
So it's got a
that was another thing. Our water is so much nicer than yours. Mm-hmm. Something I didn't even think about. You gave me your bottled water. Your Nestle bottled water. It's the same
Pure
people they actually steal water from third world countries, but that's an unrelated topic. And it still tastes like absolute fucking arse.
It's
like
bad.
Watered down bleach. It's awful.
Yeah.
Do you miss our tap water?
For taste. I mean, I miss being able to just go to the sink But I do have filtered water coming out of my fridge, so it's not that bad. But
refreshing.
yeah. But yeah, I got my water bottle. We got our friendship bracelets.
We were looking for a place that did ramen because I've never had ramen, and Ginger's always on about how ramen's class.
I love
So
ramen.
we'll find a ramen place. Couldn't really find a place. There was a place that did. We had to be there for like another like half an hour. No, it was like 40 minutes or something to wait for pickup, and I was like, I can't be arsed.
Yeah, because we just want to go home.
Yeah, so we went home though. Drove the long way.
Yep. Yeah, and then your dad
what did
stopped. Your dad stopped to show me the valley with was it the river at the end, or what was that?
I don't know. It was some scenic place. I can't.
It was really pretty though.
It was
I got
nice
a picture of it.
We'll splice that in there as well. Yeah, what did we do the day after? Because we didn't actually do much else the rest of that day.
Oh, the next day we pet cows again.
We must mention that in the evenings we'd watch Stranger Things a lot of the time. We'd watch Stranger Things on the couch. It's really
we watched
good,
one
actually.
episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and then the rest of it was Stranger Things.
Oh, we watched an episode of My Hero Academia.
Oh, that's right,
season.
the new one. We watched.
And then
Legends of the Guild, and then
we watched Legends of the Guild, which is awful. What a horrible movie.
Yeah, but they did have the guts to kill off people, so. Sorry, spoilers for anyone who cares.
It was comedic how they killed off some people.
Yeah, it was kind of funny.
But
yeah, the next day we went and pet cows again. I think it was raining, so we weren't doing a whole lot. I think we just watched Stranger Things for the most part of that day. But we did go out and pet the cows, and Boogie Cow came back. He ran up to us and let us pet him again.
It was great. We went out to the field, and like from across the field, Boogie Cow, like
spotted us.
And
came
just,
running.
Went over to us.
And he had lost the boogie. He had wiped his nose somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him. So.
And he let us pet us even more. He let us pet him even more.
Yeah, I got to scratch his ears.
Which was cool. He was chill.
He was.
He would be turned into burgers at some stage, but before then he's very cool.
It was nice. But that was basically all we did that day. The next day we went back to Galway because we were going to go to Dublin, but Andrew was like, "We're gonna get mugged, and I don't know where we're going there." And I said, "That's fair. Let's just go back somewhere."
I didn't say we were gonna get mugged. No, but I said it's not someplace I really know. I don't really know if I want to go up there by myself. It's just kind of.
Yeah,
that's something I need to have experience doing first. I mean, like literally the week after, like a couple of days after you'd left, I was reading a story about how people were like, this gay couple was beaten at a Lewis stop. So I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
maybe we dodged.
Maybe with your dad. Maybe with your dad. But we were gonna go alone, so.
We'll go. I might go up a couple of times by myself, see what the crack is, have a look around, get used to it, and the next time you come, we can go together. We went to Galway again, and we went independently. Well, independently. My dad dropped us off to Banaslow, so we took the train up. We sat on the floor for half of the fucking journey.
Oh yeah, that was annoying.
People were blocking off their seats, and I didn't realize. The people were complaining, "Oh, you can't sit there because of COVID and all this," but we just sat down anyway, sat away from each other.
Yeah.
Took the train up to Galway, lurked for a lot. We just hung around.
Yeah.
You bought you a jumper.
Yeah, I got a nice
really,
sweater.
An Aran jumper from the Aran Sweater Market in Galway.
It's very soft.
It's very cool. I like it. We also ate. When we got to Galway, we got Starbucks. It was my first time ever having anything from Starbucks.
I got them at Starbucks.
Can't even remember what I got.
They made it wrong. They didn't give me whole milk. It was just a cafe mocha or whatever. It was just basic.
Our plan for the day was to walk to Smith's.
Milk and chocolate.
Our plan for the day was to walk to Smith's and get Yu-Gi-Oh cards. But we didn't need to because Subcity sold them inside Nair Square.
So we bought 3 packs of Dawn of Majesty.
Yeah, there were nothing really good.
Whatever.
They all kind of sucked. It was whatever. Yeah, Link Apple.
Yeah.
I got a hot chocolate. I got a milkshake at a place that does a Hot Wings-esque challenge. Tempted to do it, but I thought better. I thought better of it.
I was
I
afraid
don't
you were
like
gonna
spicy
throw up
food.
and then want to go home. When our train home didn't leave for like 5 hours.
Yeah, so I decided not to. We like, walked around, shopped. We got you a really cool owl belt buckle.
Yeah, we went to the leather shop. I got this really cool metal belt buckle that has an owl on it. It's like a barn owl. I was like, because I wanted to go in there. I think we were looking for gloves or whatever. They didn't have anything that was even remotely affordable except for the little trinkets on the middle table. And so I got an owl belt buckle because fuck
Actually,
yeah.
no, I wouldn't say that's true. It's just the gloves that they had weren't what you're looking for.
I meant in
reasonably
general,
priced
like
stuff.
all their bags and stuff were really expensive. But it's leather, it's handmade
Oh,
leather.
yeah.
Of course, it's gonna be expensive. It was just not in my budget.
And I didn't really need anything. I wanted a small notebook, but they didn't have one small enough for me.
Yeah, they had
It
notebook
was funny
covers,
because
but
the guy looked at us, and when we walked in, he was immediately wrote us off because I mean, like you would. So when when Ginger decided that you were gonna buy something, he was ecstatic.
yeah.
He was delighted. He was hopping off the place. He was like, "Great day for buying a belt buckle," and it was nice. It was good. So we bought the belt buckle. We left. We saw the Galway Museum for like 50. We went in 15 minutes before it closed.
I just kind of walked
Which was
around a
fun.
bit.
Yeah, glanced at stuff. There's some cool stuff in there.
I want to go
It's
back and
probably
actually
the
see
collection.
like it properly.
Yeah, the extent, or at least we go to one in Dublin because the collection wasn't as extensive as something as the ones they have in Dublin, but it was nice. It was free. Saw the Spanish Arch. I had never actually been to the Spanish Arch. was
You were
underwhelmed.
convinced it wasn't the Spanish Arch.
Yeah, because it was kind of pathetic.
There were no signs or
I had
anything.
assumed-
We found the one sign for it. There was a tiny little plaque on the other side of it than the side that we came from.
Because I had heard so much about the Spanish Arch, I'd assumed that it was bigger. I'd assumed there was more. But there was like, what was it? Fucking, there was a
Maybe
food
10
place
feet
across from
tall.
the Spanish Arch. There was a food place that was like Nemo's or something. Nemo's.
Yeah, it was like Nemo's or something.
Didn't go in. Weren't hungry. Did we do anything else? Just sat down.
We went
Saw
back.
the sights.
I got gloves from the same place I got the sweater at because I wanted some nice
Oh,
gloves.
that's right.
and
You
I
actually
liked
ended
them.
up buying the gloves.
I did end
That's
up
right.
buying the gloves. They're too big for me, but only a little bit, and it's okay because I like him. We sat at the pier. Saw a swan. Kind of hung out. We
Like
got
docks.
lunch.
Oh, the Chinese street food place. It was okay.
Yeah. Andrew tried
Oh,
boba. Tell
and
me
it
about that,
sucked
Andrew.
ass. Yeah, I got fucking booba pea, and it sucked ass. I got a chocolate tea thing, and it just tasted like kind of ass Nesquik, and with slime at the bottom of it. Like I didn't like the tapioca.
tried
crumbs.
it.
It just felt like
I
felt
tried
like I was
his-
eating snot.
Yeah, I tried his drink. I didn't like the drink too much. I tried because I got a boba as well. And I tried the boba, and it was really runny boba, and I like the firmer boba. So, we're gonna get Andrew
you
real
drink-
boba someday.
Yeah, but you
that's
tried
good.
milk tea, and
Yeah.
that was disgusting. You
In my
drank this
opinion.
fucking putrid shit. I didn't understand it. Milk tea was just like you had gotten a cup of tea, let it go cold, and then drowned it in milk. It tasted awful. And you had, not to mention the fucking slime.
So yeah, it was
like,
not great,
It
but
wasn't great.
it's
Food was
okay.
okay.
We'll get him real boba. He can appreciate it for real, maybe. If he doesn't like it, he doesn't like it. But at least he can say he doesn't like it after trying real stuff. But
We were sitting on these really tiny chairs. It was kind of funny. And there was these two business people talking behind us really obnoxiously about like how to make money and avoid taxes and stuff.
yeah, it was great.
It was great.
It was great.
Didn't do much else though, did we? That was kind of.
Yeah, we just kind of hung
That's
around.
kinda
It was really
it.
nice though.
We took the train home again.
We actually got
the train to
seats.
Banaslow. Yeah, we got seats beside each other. It was great. We basically slept the whole fucking journey though.
No, you slept. I didn't actually really sleep.
Oh, I slept then. Sorry.
Yeah,
Um,
Andrew fell asleep almost immediately. I was looking out the window and I was like, cool nature.
Then we took the train to Portumna
And we took a bus.
from Banaslow. We took a bus. Sorry, we took a bus to Portumna from Banaslow.
You peed in a bush.
Went back to Super Valley. Huh?
You peed in a bush.
Oh no, I didn't pee in a bush. I went to look to pee in a bush, but there was no appropriate bushes for me to pee in. So I was like, "Fuck it, I decided I didn't want to hop a fence just to go piss. So I didn't. I held it. Then we went to Super Value again. We got ice cream, like a tub of Super Value ice cream.
I got
really
like
surprisingly.
a bunch of chocolate to bring home.
We got oh no, it was the day after. The day after we went to Aldi.
No, I got the Cadbury at fucking Super Value.
Oh yeah? Oh, you did. Yeah, we got.
And I bought the little dictionary as well.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we just got some stuff, some food to watch more Stranger Things with. It was great. Loved eating ice cream and cake and stuff. It was nice.
Then,
what did we do the day after?
Then the next day it was raining.
Shock.
You played a bunch of Mario Odyssey. We played some Yu-Gi-Oh! That was when you ended up beating me a few times. Because you would up your deck.
I think the comedic thing about all this is the week after Gentry left, it was really sunny.
Yeah, of course it was.
Like the whole week. It was hot. It was like 20 degrees. It was hot. It was sunny. It was bright.
I would have stayed, but I had school. So, I couldn't stay.
Yeah, but school is for drool.
No, I'd already paid for it. I had to be there. We watched Stranger Things.
This also baffled me that Gentry has to pay for school.
Yeah, I do. It's not expensive though. The next day, we finished Stranger Things season 2. Watched the first episode of season 3. We went to Aldi's. You let me try the fruit and nut bar, which my parents still haven't touched. Yeah. It's sitting unopened in the kitchen.
Really... Well, if it's sitting unopened in the kitchen, you eat it.
I will.
Because maybe they don't deserve it.
We didn't do a whole lot because I had to pack. And I was just kind of like sad that I was leaving. Then yeah, the last day we had to drive up to the airport, which felt a lot longer. You slept the whole time. I couldn't sleep because the whole time I was like, oh, I'm leaving. Oh no. You slept. I had to go get a COVID test. So basically, my flight left at 1, but I had to get a COVID test 4 hours before I left. So we had to be there at 9, and it's a 2.5 hour drive or whatever it is up there. So we woke up at 6. Got in the car, left. I went and got my COVID test, which is really easy. Barely felt it. Lady was really nice. It was really fast. And then we sat in the, like, abandoned, closed part of the airport at a table for a while and watched kids run up and down stairs.
I was shitting myself because I hate heights, and they were just like, they were asking for it. They were throwing up death flags, real life death flags, like running around the place, like with like that fall would kill you.
Yeah,
horrible.
It was bad.
So we were on like the second or third floor of
we were on the second floor. We sat there until I got my results. Then we went to the cafe. I got some chocolate cake. Andrew got a milkshake.
Oh, it was no, it was like a latte mocha frappe thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was some sort of frappe. It was nice. It was like milkshakey coffee
with a paper straw.
Nice. It was good. Well, yeah, my paper straw wasn't that bad, but your like cardboard fork was awful.
Was really bad.
That was horrible.
The chocolate cake was okay. It wasn't as good as your dad's cake, but it was still good. And then I had to go. That was really sad. I think I left you at like 11:30 or something around then, between 11:30 and 12. My flight left at 1. That was mistake number 1. I should have left earlier. But I couldn't bring myself to do it. I cried the whole way through the airport, through security, crying the whole way. They pulled my bag aside. I'm still crying. People were staring at me.
That's right. I queued with you to the baggage check.
Oh yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
The guy was like, "Can I see your passports?" And I was like, "Oh, sorry, no, I'm just queuing with Gentry." And I wasn't talking to you. I was like, "All right, relax, settle down, okay." I was talking really loudly about lack of wit, because I was hoping the couple in front of us would like catch it and subscribe to us later. I was hoping, but I don't know. Don't think it paid off. Yeah, we walked up. You couldn't understand the lady behind you.
I have such a hard time with people with accents, with masks, and then
ears suck.
I do. I have a really hard time. I feel so bad whenever I have to ask people to repeat themselves all the time because I'm like, what? I'm sorry, I can't understand you. It was so bad. I had the same problem with immigration coming in. It was bad. But
then we went to the cafe and ate paper and walked to the gate.
Then I left you at the gate. And then I had to wait in line. I was crying the whole time. They were staring at me. They pulled my bag aside and searched it because I was stupid and left my Switch in there. Dublin Airport doesn't have TSA pre-check, so I had to do the normal people wait in line thing where you take your shoes off and you take all the electronics out of your bag and stuff, so that sucked. I got through security and I had to walk through this like makeup store to get to the actual terminals. It was weird.
The duty free. You walked through the duty free.
Yeah, it was this massive makeup store basically. Then I walked through and there's
it's not just makeup.
It was just makeup. It was just makeup. It was bad. So I walked through. I'm trying to figure out where the fuck I'm going. Because I knew my terminal number. And I had to go through pre-clearance first. That's all I knew. So I was walking through, and then I remembered I had a 50 € note in my wallet still that I wanted to get rid of. So I went to the shitty Irish tourist store and bought some shit for my family and whatever. I bought Pearson some playing cards and stuff. And I was still crying through that. So the lady there.
You bought Pearson playing cards in Galway, didn't you?
Yeah, but I got them different ones. Remember how I was telling you I found the landscape ones with the places on it? I found those there for like $3. Almost bought a tin whistle. Didn't. Figured if I'm going to buy a tin whistle, I'm going to buy it at an actual music shop, not at
because I kept saying to Gentry, it's like, oh, you need to get. You sure you don't want a tin whistle? You sure don't want a tin whistle? We were like the Four Corners, and they're like, oh, do you want a tin whistle? And I was like, no. I was like, all right, fine.
I'll buy a tin whistle at an actual store.
Oh, I might buy one at the duty free.
I will buy one when I go there because I realized later that it'd be probably fun to whistle to wasabi with it. So I'll buy one later. But yeah, I bought some shitty stuff there. The lady came around from the register and gave me a hug because I was sad. She was really nice. Then I went through pre-clearance. I walked through. I had to take all my stuff out of my bag again. I had to take my shoes off again. I had to go through security again. I'm waiting in line, and then I realized, oh shit, there's a global entry thing. I have global entry. We registered for me for it, like in 2017 when we went to Australia. So basically you go up to these kiosks. They had like scanned my biometric stuff, right? So they had my fingerprints, my retina stuff, all that. So I go up there and it's not working for me. And my mom had given me my global entry ID card. But technically you don't need it. But I had it just in case. So I'm like trying to go through. There's like 30 people waiting in line for the normal border patrol thing. I'm freaking out because I have like 15 minutes till my flight leaves. Or no, I had 15 minutes till boarding ended, and then 15 minutes after that my flight left, so I was freaking out. Because I didn't know how much more I had to do after I got through border patrol. I walk up to the lady. I'm like, hey, my global entry didn't work. Why? And she's like, oh, you're not registered. I'm like, okay, how the fuck am I not registered if I have an in-date global entry card? She's like, I don't know. I don't give a shit. Go through. So I got through. And my terminal was the first one on the left, so I was able to run up. And you know, they were doing the announcements over the overhead. They were going, final boarding for flight 209 to Chicago O'Hare. I was like, fuck! So I ran up there, got on, last one to board, got on. When I got on the plane, someone was in my seat, but they moved. I was not sitting in economy plus this time. I was sitting in normal economy, which is fine. It was actually a lot better than some of the American Airlines flights I've flown before in economy. I did not sleep again because I was still crying, and I was sad the whole time. I was literally looking through my album of photos the entire time, because I was so unhappy and upset. The food sucked ass. It probably had something to do with the fact I was basically depressed so bad that I didn't want to eat. So they gave me this really shitty, like, pasta. And it was, like, cold, and part of it was crunchy, and none of it had sauce on it. Except for the part that was drowned in sauce. The only thing good out of that was there was this chocolate coconut cake thing that was actually really good. But, I get to Chicago O'Hare. There's a trillion people, because this is Saturday. There's a trillion people at the airport. You know, I figure out, I get there so early that they won't take my checked bag. Southwest won't take my checked bag, because I'm more than 4 hours early for my next flight. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I sat there 45 minutes, checked my bag, get through security. I had pre-check this time. I get through it, I find my gate, and I sit there, and I sit there, and I sit there, and the gate probably changed flights 3 or 4 times. I think when I got there, it was for Orlando, and then it was Denver, and then it was Baltimore. No, I got there, it was Fort Lauderdale, then Orlando, then Baltimore, then Denver.
And it was delayed by like a half an hour.
And then, no, yeah, it was delayed by an hour and 45 minutes or whatever. But it got to the point where it was looking like it was gonna be like 10 p.m. before I even left the airport. And so I was calling my mom. I'm like, I think I might cancel my flight. I think the pilot's gonna time out. I should probably get a hotel room. It was due to weather. But I didn't end up needing to. I got on the flight. Again, didn't sleep. There was a guy who wouldn't put his mask on in the row next to me. He was also playing his movie really loudly without headphones. Dick. I got home at like 11 something. No, I landed at 11 something. I didn't get home till almost midnight. Passed out, and then woke up the next morning. Sad.
Yeah, well, you loved Ireland so much, you decided you're going to come here to do your college education.
Yeah. On the day that we watched Stranger Things for a whole bunch. Oh, no, yeah, you took a nap, and I was sitting there, and, I was like, I wonder if I could go to college here. And so I started looking up. NUIG has a zoology program. So, I'm applying next month.
Yay. And then we're going to find a place under the stairs in some old man's house to live together. And it's going to be great.
Woohoo. We're hoping I can visit for Christmas. But
no,
just today,
maybe
the European Union said they're blocking American travelers who are flying for non-essential reasons. So, I don't know.
Hopefully it's eased up by Christmas.
Hopefully it's eased up by Christmas, or they go, oh, you're vaccinated, it's fine, because that's an option they have. But if not, I guess spring break.
Yeah, well, you could come to both. You go to Christmas, Easter.
I'm not visiting for a weekend.
What? We get like 2 weeks off for Easter.
I get a day off.
Yeah, but Easter and spring break are the same. They fall within the same purview. Would you call spring break? We call Easter break.
Yeah, but it's not over Easter.
It's just in.
But is it not over Easter?
Like, not necessarily.
Because our spring break isn't over Easter.
I don't know. We'll figure
it out. It's earlier.
We'll figure it out.
I don't even know what I'm doing next semester. I might not even be in school, so I could probably visit anyway. I have no idea. So.
Asher, we'll see. And then you'll visit for summer. And hopefully what we might do is get a job up there and get everything sorted before we start.
You were going to call the embassy today.
We never actually said a day for calling the embassy. Oh, actually, yeah, because today's Monday, I guess. Yeah, I have to call an embassy.
We can do it tomorrow between classes.
They do. Yeah. I imagine that's what they do. They sort out people like
I don't know. If not, I can call the Irish embassy here. So
I'm probably going to have to transfer from UL to NUIG, which is good, which is fine. It's just a pain in the arse. If we knew this last year, I just would have gone through the CAO to apply to NUIG as opposed to going to UL and then transferring. But it's
okay, because we'll be experiencing it new together. Woohoo!
Yeah, woo, yay. So yeah, it'd probably be easier for us to find a place now together than it would be for me on my own to find a fucking place in Limerick.
Yeah, you may not even have to transfer because you may not even be going. Because if you can't find a place to live, how the fuck are you getting down there every day?
I'm gonna walk. But anyway, that's basically it. That was Gentry's trip to Ireland. About
It was a lot of
55 minutes, nearly an hour. It was great. Hope
I
you
missed it.
enjoyed. Yeah, but you miss it so much. You're gonna come here like 3 times and live here for like 5 years. So that was it.
I'm
That's
hoping
our
to live there
future
for
and our
more than
past.
5 years. I think the goal
We'll see.
is until I die, but you know.
I don't want to live here until I die. What the hell? I'm not gonna fucking.
What?
We'll see. What?
What?
I'm not living in Ireland forever.
Why? It's
Oh.
beautiful over there.
Job
The weather's
opportunities.
great. All the stuff there is great. I was reading about conservation stuff of the corn crake.
This is getting
today.
off topic.
No,
The
it's so
corn
cool.
crake.
The corn crake, they're little birds. They're kind of like quail, but like different. And they're little birds. There's less than 100 left in Ireland, but they fly to Africa, and when they're babies, they look up at the sky, and they map where their home is by the stars. And so when they fly
pretty
back
cool.
from Africa, they always fly they always land and live within 3 kilometers of where they hatch. So conservation's really hard because they're trying to return them back to these places, but they never want to leave where they were hatched. So they have to hide the sky from them until they can release them. And then they let them see the sky for the first time when they let them go. And it's cool. I was reading about that today. So I want to do something like that there. So
Okay. Well, anyway, that's been Lack of Wit. I've been Andrew Doyle, or Doyle for short. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell to be alerted when we upload a new video.
don't do the
Like,
voice.
comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Follow us on
Sponsored
Twitter
by
and
Raid Shadow Legends.
Instagram. Big shout out to our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends.
Not
no, we
actually.
weren't actually sponsored. Not actually. Join our Discord. Suck a poop out of my fart hole.
Whoa.
I've been Andrew Doyle, Doyle for short.
I've been Gentry. Bobby's been Wobby, but he's downstairs.
He's downstairs. And we'll see you next time. Brofist. No. We'll see you in the next... No, actually,
Whatever
no,
that
it's
is.
the outro music
Yeah.
will play.